A very good morning, students. Our today's topic is Chapter 4 Economics, Globalization and the Indian Economy. So, firstly, what do we mean by globalization? Students, globalization means that entering of MNCs and interaction between different people with different governments. Like, you can take an example of a Reliance Group. That Reliance Group is an MNC. Now, what is an MNC? Students, MNC means multinational corporations, that they are doing their business not in one country but in many countries. Okay, so Reliance, Tata, Adani, these are MNCs. You can say that Samsung. Okay, these are types of MNCs that they are having their plants in different countries, and also they are not trading just in their parent country, also in other countries. Okay, so in this chapter of globalization, we will deal with the integration between countries through foreign trade and foreign investments by multinational corporations, that is the MNCs. And further, we will discuss the role of MNCs in running up the economy, in increasing GDP, and also what are the ill effects or what are the demerits of globalization. And we will discuss all these things with respect to our Indian economy. So firstly, in brief, all of you know that this is a time of pandemic. Okay, so that's why our GDP is contracting. So why? Because of this, because the MNCs are not getting good trade. Okay, but if the MNCs are getting good trade, the GDP will expand. So MNCs plays a very vital role or very important role in expanding or contracting our GDP. Okay, now first is the production across countries. Now what do we mean by this? Students, like there is an MNC, you can take an example of take an example of Apple. Okay, so we know that Apple make phones. Okay, Apple make phones, laptops, you can say that communicable things. Okay, so these now Apple have their head office in USA. So can you think that they are making everything by themselves? That's not true. Okay, what they are doing, they are going to place to find that where they are getting cheap things. How? Bache, like if they are going to China, okay, they know that in China the manufacturing cost of technological things are cheaper and they can assemble it easily. Okay, what they will do, they will give the contract to a Chinese company so that they can get cheap manufacturing cost. Next, now what they want to sell, now they know that in India, USA, Mexico, they have a large markets. Okay, so what they will do, they will open their stores in these countries, they will make some dealers in this country so that they can get a good sale. Okay, also MNC set up offices and factories for production in regions where they can get cheap labor and other resources so that the company can earn greater profits. That is the role of MNCs. Like now, just think of one thing: why most of the MNCs are coming to India and hiring up our software engineers. You can see that Amazon, Microsoft, okay, these are MNCs of different countries, but they are setting up their large offices in India. Why? Because in India the work labor is cheap and easily available. We are having a lot of technical and software engineers, and they can hire them at less cost they will have to pay in their countries. So that's why MNCs do their production across countries. Even I will tell you one thing, most of the popular brands like Adidas, okay, Pepe, these all were manufactured in our own country, but the thing is that they are brand of different countries, but they are manufactured in India and sold to Indians, but at a very high rate.